this is my look ahead to Newcastle Chelsea on Saturday. It's a 12:30 kickoff at Stamford Bridge, and yeah, we are unbeaten. We are the top goal scorers in the league with 20 goals. Hopefully we can beat Newcastle come 12:30 on Saturday. So I'm going to get the transcript up from Frank's news conference. So he talks about Thiago Silva's return. He said Thiago Silva is fit to return to the squad for the game. Why is this talking about Burnley? Oh, this is not the one. Oh dear. Let's go and see if there's anything interesting on here. Transcript. I haven't done much prep for this, so Newcastle. Let's see if I can find some information. So here we go. So, so we should have Kai Havertz back for this weekend, which Frank has also said. Because obviously Kai Havertz had coronavirus, so he's coming back into the fold now. Ben Chilwell will also start, it looks like, here. After coming through the England UEFA Nations game as well. Looks like we have a fully fit squad as well. So, Chelsea news. So reports suggest we could be looking at Jude Bellingham as well. What else is there? Let's have a little look. So he's saying that Callum Hudson-Odoi will also have his chance to impress him as well after this international break. Well, let's see what to say because Callum did play in the under-21s yesterday for England. And hopefully, I don't know if there's anyone else who's isolated. I don't know about Germany, what Timo Werner and that lot are doing, because obviously. Oh, okay. We could also see the return of Ross Barkley very soon as well. Frank Lampard opens the door for Ross Barkley to make Chelsea return um, with congratulatory phone calls. So yeah, it's all looking like because Ross Barkley's on loan at Aston Villa at the moment, and it's looking like there could be a way back for him at Chelsea. Just going to see what else there is as well because this is all very good for for the preview as well. Hmm. So let's see what else he says. So we could also see Jude Bellingham return, come to Chelsea in January. After it says that Frank is looking at Jude Bellingham as a replacement for Declan Rice. Which could be quite good actually. um, hmm. He also now this is what I find very interesting is that he talks about how he could tarnish his legacy at Chelsea by becoming our manager. He said that taking the Chelsea job was a risk, and that he could tarnish his reputation at the club, which he's not really doing at the moment, but he is saying that he could do that, but I don't think he actually will in that sense because being a club legend, the fans aren't going to turn on him so easily to allow him to get away with anything, especially with the amount of money that the club spent this summer. And we want to see the best out of Frank as well. And he is saying, and he said here as well, um, the life of a manager is 25 people in the squad, in the building, problems with different departments is so far removed from football. When you work for your coaching badge, you have to put in time in. That when you start doing it, you have to practice, you have to fail to get better, fail and have relationship with people you've never had as a player. What else did he say? And this is Frank Lampard speaking on Eddie Hearn's podcast, the boxer guy. So he says he's driven as well to succeed at Chelsea. He says my football coach put me in a decent position. So if that job is taken away from me, as long as I go in thinking I can do the best, then I think that if I've done the best I can, I will be pretty happy. So that's from Frank. I'm just going to try and find a little bit more on what else I can talk to you about. This looks interesting. So it says here that that our transfer lady at Chelsea has made a decision on 5 players. Chief among those is Kepa, who Lampard identified as a problem. So Kepa could be leaving. Caballero as well. Emerson. Um, and Marcus Alonso. Um, so Alonso hasn't played since West Brom away in that 3-3 draw that we had. Olivier Giroud is another one we're looking to offload in January. Let's go back and have a little look at what else we can find on here. Now, I'm also going to just talk briefly about this here once it comes up. Lampard on the difficulties of being a manager, I've already spoken about. Giroud on bouncing back. That Giroud scored over Sweden. And Giroud is now France's all-time top goal scorer. Madison and then Madison talks about Chilwell's transfer and how happy he was as well to see him move on to Chelsea. This is all now this is also Kai Havertz and Christian Pulisic to miss Newcastle clash. Now this looks really bad. The Chelsea duo Christian Pulisic Kai Havertz both expected to miss the game at Newcastle on Saturday afternoon, according to the Athletic. USA international Pulisic headed off with his international side last week before being released back to Chelsea after a recurring hamstring injury. Doesn't say why Havertz is going to be missing. Both midfielders haven't been as they recover, and for Pulisic and a positive COVID test. Oh, so he's tested positive again, has he? I don't know. Don't know whether he's tested positive again or not. Yeah, so that looks like that. So it looks like we're going to have a fully fit squad going into this weekend. Hopefully we can go on and get the 3 points up at Newcastle. I need to have a look into our next couple of fixtures as well. Chelsea fixtures. So we've got Newcastle. Boy, then a tough trip at home to Spurs. That won't be easy. Frank up against Jose Mourinho. Then Leeds at home. Again, that will be really difficult. Marco Bielsa and whatnot. Yeah, Newcastle, Tottenham, then Seville in the Champions League, then Leeds at home, then Krasnodar, then Everton away, then Wolves away, West Ham away, Arsenal away, Villa away. Oh, this is all going into December. Cool. We've got a harsh couple of games apart from maybe. I'm hoping we can pick up 3 points against Newcastle, 3 against Leeds. Wouldn't mind a point against Spurs. Seville, hopefully that will see us through to the next stage of the Champions League. Leeds, hopefully 3 points. Krasnodar, again, obviously that would be an easy 3 points as we beat them 4-0 away. So hopefully we can also do the double against them and Seville. After we drew with Seville 0-0 in the first game, hopefully we can beat them as well. Yeah, so I'm going to give an honest opinion here. Hopefully we can pick up, I don't know, six, 3, 4, so 6, 7 points in the league. Hopefully we can pick up 7. It would be nice to have 9, including the Spurs game, but I'm not going to hope too much because Jose Mourinho probably set up very differently for the Chelsea game. Obviously, I think we beat Spurs. I can't remember if we beat or drew with Spurs last season. But there was a war of words and everything between Jose and Frank, if you remember back then. So hopefully that should be good. I'm looking forward to the next couple of games to really show where we are come the Christmas running into the new year, and hopefully the where we will likely to be finishing towards the end of the season as well, because this season is harsh, and then we have the internationals again. Obviously, the Euros and whatnot, with players going off for the Nations League and the Euros with England and everything else. And yeah, so hopefully we should be able to crack all of that. And then I'll be watching the game on Saturday live on BT Sport on Saturday, hopefully. Um, and then do a review after the game as well at some point. Don't know when, but I will. And a post-match conference as well for Frank Lampard as well. Hopefully he'll have something good to say in the next couple of games.